Welcome to the Technical and Facilities Furniture Guide. This guide provides clear instructions for safe operation when stacking and unstacking chairs, collapsing and unfolding flip-top tables, and opening and closing partitions. Tables. Ensure the floor area around the table is clear of obstacles and that others aren't nearby when lifting or folding. Approach the table and stand at the front side. Bend your knees to allow one hand to be placed at the top of the table and the other at the bottom of the table. As you straighten your knees and rise upwards, spin the tabletop into the upright position until it locks into place. Using the lever, you can lock the casters into place using your foot or your hand. Choose an option which is most comfortable. It is important to lock the table into position to increase stability, which can prevent injury. When closing the table, approach on the side with the metal bar, remembering to release the casters before operating. Using both hands, grab hold of the metal bar and pull backwards to release the mechanism. Spin the tabletop slowly upwards until it rests in place. If storing the table in place, move the table using both hands and lock the casters after positioning in a safe position. Chairs. There are several sled-based chair dollies situated throughout the building that can be used to stack and easily transport chairs between meeting rooms or spaces. Always remember to check the labels at the back of the dolly, as this will indicate the maximum stacking height, as well as information relating to the correct use of the device. Swivel wheels are located at the front of the dolly. The chairs should always be stacked with the chair back facing away from the front of the dolly. This ensures stability when moving. Chairs should be stacked one at a time and placed upon the dolly with care, remembering to stack chairs the correct way around according to the instructions displayed on the label. When unstacking chairs, ensure you do not lift more than can be comfortably moved. Partitions. To open or close a partition, you will need the crank handle. Locate the side of the partition where the crank handle is inserted. Insert the crank handle and wind in an anti-clockwise direction until you feel a little resistance. Use the crank handle to nudge the door loose. Do not place your hands at either side of the door until it is loosened, as by doing so, you may trap your fingers. When the door is loose, place your hands at either side and slowly turn the door clockwise until it is parallel to the wall. Gently and slowly push the door forwards until it is fully pressed against the wall. Next, find the crank handle hole located in the center of the door. Unlock the door by winding the crank handle in an anti-clockwise direction until you feel a little resistance. Pull the door towards you. As it moves, use your hand to guide the door towards the wall. As you approach the wall, gently spin the door until it is parallel to the wall. Gently and slowly push the door forwards until it is fully pressed against the wall. This process should now be repeated until every section of the partition is opened, unless you have been asked to only open part of the partition. Closing the partition is the exact same process, but in reverse. Use both hands to grab the first door and spin anti-clockwise until straight. Guide along the track until you approach the far wall. As you approach, slow down and guide the door into place, ensuring it is tight against the wall. Insert the crank handle into the hole and rotate clockwise to lock the door into place. Repeat this process until the final door remains. Approach the final door and use both hands to slowly turn it anti-clockwise. As the door becomes parallel, push it slightly to the left so that it moves into place. Take the crank handle and turn clockwise until you feel resistance. The door is now locked into place.